Okay, we'll start now. Shall we start? Okay, Guru Shloka. எழுதிட்டியாடா நீங்க அடுத்த கிளாஸ் கண்டிப்பா எழுதிட்டு வரணும் அவனோட ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கோ புதுசா வந்திருக்கான் வைபவ் we'll start now Kanna. Hare Krishna, we'll start the Guru Shlokam, okay? Shruti
Varana Puranam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatam Sankaram Lokasankaram.
Kids online also you should chant the Guru Shlokams. Continue.
Yo Nityam
Yugma Rukma Vamohatas Daditarani Atmat Gurod Bhagavatosya Dayita Sindhoho Ramanujasya Charanau Sharanam Prapadye Ramanuja Dayapatram Ramanuja Dayapatram Jnana Vairagya Bhushanam Srimad Venkatanatharyam Vande Vedanta Desikam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Sri Advaita
Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Okay, what story did we see in the last class? Think of it. What was the story? Parashurama, I said I'll tell in today's class, but what was last class's story? Who was that little boy? Hey, Prahalada was a little boy in the 9th class. Last class was the 10th class. Who was the little boy in last class?
Prahalada's son, Bali.
Bali was not the little boy. There was one.
Son's son.
Correct. Bali is Prahalada's son's son. But who was the little boy who asked for 3 feet of ground? Krishna came in the avataram of, what was the name of that avataram? Vamana. Very good. Very good. So we saw the Vamana avataram where Krishna himself came to ask just 3 foot of land from Parichakravarti, who was a great king, who was the grandson of Prahalada Swami. Right, okay. Now, why did Krishna in Vamana avataram ask for 3 foot of land?
Because the guy said, I can give anything for the people.
Because he said he can give anything. Like he had a lot of ego. To control that ego, to show him that he's not bigger than anyone, he is same for Krishna. The way Krishna sees Anirudh, the same way Krishna will see Vaibhav also. Right? Vaibhav and Anirudh are same for Krishna. Anirudh and Dhanya are same for Krishna. Dhanya and Sridevi are same for Krishna. Sridevi and the dog we saw outside is also same for Krishna. Krishna doesn't differentiate between that dog and me. Krishna doesn't differentiate between Anirudh and Vaibhav. He just sees your bhakti. So you should not have ego that I am a bigger person. But who had that ego? Bali Chakravarti had that ego. So to control that ego, Krishna came in the Vamana avataram and he asked for 3 foot of land. 3 foot of land of a small boy is very less, right? But still Bali Chakravarti was not able to give that. Why?
Because he suddenly became a big.
So in Vamana avataram, Swami grew so much that in 1 feet, he came as a little boy, but he grew so much in size that the entire land was covered in 1 feet. The entire land was covered in 1 feet. The entire universe above was covered in other feet. So in 2 feet, the entire land and the space was covered. So what else to give him, right? And then what did Bali Chakravarti say?
That Vamana placed the third leg in his head.
Huh. So now he understood that who has come as Vamana. Krishna himself has come as Vamana. He understood that. So he said, you place the third leg on my head. Because now I have understood that I'm nothing bigger and I'm same as everyone. Krishna sees me in the same way. So my ego is controlled. So place the foot on my head. Bali Chakravarti prayed to Swami and he said, I'm sorry. So place your third foot on my head and Vamana Avtaram. Swami placed the foot on his head. He controlled Bali Chakravarti's ego. Right? That was Vamana Avtaram. Okay. Then we saw that according to karma, people can be born as a good or bad person. Like who was Prahlada's father?
Hiranyakashipu.
Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was bad or good?
Bad.
Then Prahlada Swami was good. Who was Prahlada Swami's son?
Bali.
Who was Prahlada Swami's son? Anyone online? No. Who was Prahlada Swami's son? No one knows her. Last class we discussed, right? Viru? Who was Prahlada Swami's son? Yes, Kritika?
Virudhi.
Virochana. Virochana was Prahlada Swami's son. Again, he was a bad guy. And then came Virochana's son is Bali Chakravarti, and Bali Chakravarti was again devotee of Krishna. Now we said that a bad father can have a good son. A good father can have a bad son. Anything is possible. Right? Why? Because who we are born, how we are born depends on our previous karma. Okay, so I'll tell you a kutti story, a small story inside a story. We saw Prahlada Swami's story. Krishna came as who for Prahlada Swami? Krishna came as Narasimha for Prahlada Swami to save Prahlada Swami from Hiranyakashipu, who was a Rakshasa. Now, Prahlada Swami was a very big devotee of Krishna, of Narayana. Then, why was he born to Hiranyakashipu? It's bad, no, that he's born to a Rakshasa. Like, if you're a great devotee of Krishna, and you see that your say your sister, elder sister, or brother at home or parents at home are not devotees of Krishna, then it hurts you a lot, right? Feel like, why are they not devotees of Krishna? You feel like they should also be devotees of Krishna. But Prahlada Swami was born in the family of a Rakshasa. Why? Because of his karma. So I'll tell you a kutti story. So we kutti story like that. We'll see kutti story of Prahlada Swami. Okay. So what happened? Introduction call. Okay. So we saw one more thing that every human before taking a human birth, he goes through how many janmas? 64 lakhs. 84 lakh janmas he goes through, right? Before being a human, you go through 84 lakh yonis, means 84 lakh mothers, you have 84 lakh uteruses, through the uteruses you're born. You have 84 janmas and then you become a human. That's what our Sanatana Dharma, our Shastram say. So 84 lakh is a very big number. So similarly, Anirudh would have been someone else in previous Janma. What do you think he would have been? Animal or bird? Why bird? You like birds?
I like love.
You like lovebirds. Parrot. Okay. There is a parrot also has a very big significance in Bhagavad. I'll tell you that. What do you think you would have been in previous Janma? Vaibhav? Previous Janma, what would have you been? Any idea? Any thoughts? What do you dream of? No idea. What do you think, Danyas?
Wild animals are plants.
Wild animals or plants? Huh? Okay, nice. What anyone online has anyone thinks about what I would have been the previous Janma? I think about it a lot.
Cat or
Cat or dog? Me, huh? Because I like dogs or cats, I would have been cat or dog. Might be. No one knows. Only Krishna knows. So we all have some plants. Okay, rose. Okay, thank you. So we all have had n number of previous janmas, right? 84 lakh minus one janmas we would have had, so that now we are humans. Correct. So Prahlada Swami, before he was born to the Rakshasa who was Hiranyakashipu, in the previous Janma, Prahlada Swami was born as a Brahmana named Vasu Sarma. His name was Vasu Sarma. He was a Brahmana born in a simple household, but he was a very big devotee of Narayana. Say in when he was Prahlada Swami, when he was born as Prahlada Swami to Hiranyakashipu, the way he is devotee of Narayana, right? Similarly, in the previous Janma also, he was devotee of Krishna when he was Vasu Sharma. His name was Vasu Sharma. He was a Brahmana. He had the knowledge of all the Vedas. He has learned all the Agamas, Vedas, all that he learned. And he was a knowledge person and very big devotee of Narayana. So, Prahlada Swami, in the previous Janma also, he was a devotee of Narayana. Right? That's a good thing or not? Good thing. Huh. Then why was he born in a Rakshasa household? If you are a good person, if you're a very big devotee of Narayana, Narayana will take care of you, right? Why would Prahlada Swami be born in a Rakshasa household?
because his father is bad.
No. So based on your karma only, it's decided who will be your father, who will be your mother, which family you'll be born in. Will you be poor or rich? Will you be a devotee of Krishna or not? Will you be a devotee of Krishna or will you be a devotee of Shiva or will you be a devotee of Devi, Shakti? So that is all based on your karma, right? So what happened? This Vasu Sarma. Who was Vasu Sarma? Prahlada Swami, his previous Janma was Vasu Sarma, a learned Brahmin who knew all the Veda, like very knowledgeable and all that. He was sitting and always doing tapas, and he was always thinking of Narayana. When he was doing all these tapas and all that, right? The Rakshasas who were here around that forest and that those places, right? They would keep disturbing Vasu Sarma, who was Prahlad Swami. So Vasu Sarma was used to meditate on Narayana, used to do his tapas, but these Rakshasas will be always bothering Vasu Sarma intentionally because their job only is to bother, right? They like interrupting people. They like disturbing people. That's why they are Rakshasas, right? So they used to bother Vasu Sarma when he's meditating on Narayana, when he's meditating on Krishna. Okay. So now if you're sitting and you are writing your exam, somebody comes near you and says, what? Anything. Tom and Jerry, 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 Tom and Jerry. Then what happens? What happens? You'll get interrupted. Then what will run in your mind? Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry. That will only run in your mind, right? Somebody, you're writing your exam, you're reading, you're trying to concentrate because reading is already difficult. You sit and concentrate. Someone comes here and says Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry. What will happen? You will also start saying. You will not say. You will start thinking Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry. Similarly, Vasu Sarma, Prahlada Swami was meditating on Narayana, on Krishna. These Rakshasas, they were troubling him a lot, right? So, similarly, though he was meditating on Krishna and Narayana, because these Rakshasas kept troubling him, sometimes he used to think of Rakshasas. Because by default, they were always interrupting him. Similarly, when he was old and when he passed away, when Vasu Sarma, who was in the next Janmam born as Prahalada Swami, when he passed away, at the moment his life left his body, he thought of Rakshasa. Because these Rakshasas were always around Vasu Sarma and they were always interrupting him, disturbing him because he always had them before his eyes and they were always interrupting him. Very unfortunately, at the moment that his life left his body, the thought that was in his mind was Rakshasa. Now Vasu Sharma is a good man? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. He's a devotee of Krishna? Yes. But he thought of Rakshasas when he left his last breath. When he left his body, the thought that was in his mind as Rakshasas. So now in our Shastram or in our Sanatana Dharma, they say that whenever a person becomes old and when they pass away, whatever they have in their mind, they'll go there. If you have Krishna in mind, you'll go to Golokam. You'll go to Krishna's place and you'll be with Krishna. If you have Krishna in your mind, you'll be there with Krishna when your Atma leaves your body, right? But unfortunately, that didn't happen with Vasu. See, for Krishna to be in your mind when you pass away or when a person dies, not you, right? Anyone, you might have a lot of old people, elders at home, tata, party at home, right? So whenever someone passes away, they'll have Krishna in mind. It's not easy to have Krishna in mind because see some people experience some pain while having their atman leaves their physical body, right? Some people die of heart attack. You never know how you'll die, right? So when you're experiencing that pain, is it easy to think about Krishna or is it difficult to think about Krishna? Okay. It's very difficult to think about Krishna, right? So what do? It comes by practice. You know this goat story, goat eating the grass. The owner said the goat should not eat the grass. Okay, this is a very interesting story. Okay, so you would have heard this story. So there was a competition that was conducted in the village. Okay, so that village is basically the people in the village are goat herders. They have lots of goat. They use the fur of the goat and sell the fur and get the money, milk the goat and sell that milk. So they have a lot of goats. So the challenge of the competition in the village was there will be a lot of grass, piles of grass, dried grass. It will be kept in a place on a stage. Everyone should bring their goats. What will goat eat? Grass. Grass. Hey, grass, everything it will eat. What is your favorite dish? Cauliflower pakoda. Cauliflower pakoda. Oh, my favorite also. If hot cauliflower pakoda is kept on the table and you're getting the smell of cauliflower pakoda, just imagine. You're seeing it in front of you. Will you go and eat or not? You will go and eat, right? Similarly, grass is a delicious dish for the goat. Yes or no? Huh? Then if you keep a lot of grass, will the goat go and eat or not? Obviously, it will go and eat. But the competition is that the goat should not even touch the grass. Okay, this is the competition. Whosoever goat sees the grass but doesn't eat it will get the prize. So everyone, all piles of grass will be kept on the stage. Everyone should bring their goats. The goats should see it but not eat it. Whoever wins, whosoever goat wins will get a huge amount of praise. I mean, huge amount of prize or anything. This was the competition. What will you do? There were two people, okay, who had their goats. So one person thought, I'll train the goat in such a way that I'll give a lot of grass every day. So you like cauliflower pakoda a lot, but if mummy gives cauliflower pakoda daily, after 30 days, what will happen? You won't like it because daily you're eating, right? So this one guy thought that I'll give a lot of grass for the goat every day, so that on the competition day when we go there, right, goat will see the grass and it will already be bored of the grass and it will not eat. Vaibhav, Kanna, you should listen. Okay, yeah, I'll ask questions from the story. Okay, so when you see you see piles of grass, and but you for a long time you have been feeding the goat nicely with a lot of grass every day. Then on the competition day, when the goat comes and sees the grass, it will be already bored of grass because it has been eating grass for so long, so it will not eat. Person A thought like this, and he began feeding a lot of grass every day for that goat. And there was one more person. You know what he did? He took the goat and gave the goat a lot of grass. When the goat went to eat it, he used to beat the goat on the neck. That's a bad thing, but just take the moral from the story alone. So he used to beat the goat, and then the goat used to not eat and run away. He did the same thing for say n number of days till the day of the competition. Okay, one guy, person A, what is he doing?
He serves many grasses to the goat, so it will go and not eat the grass.
Person B, what he's doing?
He was painting grass.
So that, so who do you think will win?
Person A.
So what happened? The competition day came. Okay. Person B has been beating the goat every day. He'll keep the grass. Goat will go to eat it. Before the goat can eat, he will beat the goat. Person A has been giving a lot of grass every day. Now both the goats go. They open the stage. Stage is full of piles of grass. Goat A, goat A has been fed with a lot of grass every day, but it still goes, eats the grass. Because you get yummy food every day, you go and still eat it. Then goat B, what does it do? It knows that if I go and eat the grass, master will beat, right? If you don't do the homework, the teacher will beat. So you'll do the homework and go, no? Otherwise, you'll be afraid or not. Same way. Because your teacher is very lenient, she'll not beat her. Very nice teacher. Okay. Then the master was not that nice master of the master of the goat. He was not a nice person. So the goat knows that if it goes and eats the grass, master will beat it. So the goat didn't eat. So who won?
B.
Person B won. So how did he do this? It's basically practice. Practice is say very important. When you practice something, only then it happens. So if you think that what should I do? If I when my Atman is leaving my body, at that time I should think of Krishna. That's all right. If I think of Krishna, I'll go to Golokam, I'll go to Krishna. That's what we think. But it's not easy. So what should you do? You should
Practice.
you should practice. You should keep taking Krishna's name every day. You should keep taking Radharani's name every day so that, say, after 80 years, 90 years, whenever you are old, when that one day comes, when your Atman leaves your physical body, at that time, your mind automatically, by default, thinks of Krishna. Right? But unfortunately, who did this Vasu Sarma think of? Rakshasas. So he was born as he was born a Narayana Bhakt only. As a Krishna Bhakt only he was born. But in the family of, as the son of Hiranyakashipu. He was born as a son of Hiranyakashipu, but he was still born as the devotee of Krishna, as a devotee of Narayana. So there are two things here. One thing, you should keep practicing Krishna's name, keep taking Radharani's name, so that in the ultimate moment you get Krishna's name in your mind, so that you can reach him, the Goloka, right? Similarly, that's one thing. What is the second moral? The second moral is that, see, what was he talking about? So you should always be taking Krishna's name. You should be practicing Krishna's name, right? So that Prahalada Swami. The second thing is that Prahalada Swami was born in a family of Rakshasa, but he was still a good man. He was still a Krishna devotee. So Krishna is so good. Krishna has so much karuna. Krishna is so dayalu. Krishna loves you so much that, see, if you for example, what do I say? If you do a lot of, if you read, say, a lesson on day one and you have forgotten, then before the exam you have to read again, no? You read from the starting again. Huh? You can't start from the middle. You have to start from the starting and then read everything all over once again, right? But in bhakti, that's not the case. Krishna loves us so much that Krishna says, how much ever you can do in a particular janma, you do it. If you have done, say, 80% of bhakti, I'll put the once you leave, once that janma ends, once you leave that particular physical form, I'll put a pause there. In the next janma, you can resume. Wherever you left, you can resume. Say you have done 7 lessons. There are 10 lessons. You have completed 7. In the next janma, you can resume from 8. You need not come from 1 again. So when Vasu Sarma was a devotee of Krishna, but he unfortunately thought Rakshasa in his mind when he passed away, right? Maybe he would have completed lesson 8. Let's assume that he has completed till 8th lesson. Then when he come as Prahlada Swami, where will he start from? Ninth lesson. So Krishna loves you so much that Krishna says you need not do from the starting. It's just pause and resume. So as much as bhakti we can do, we should try to do now itself. Better now than never, right? Whatever good thing you have to do, you have to do immediately. So take Krishna's name and be happy. Krishna's name gives a lot of happiness. So whenever you're free and whenever you feel like thinking about Krishna, you should take Krishna's name. Okay. So that's a kutti story of Prahalada Swami on how what was the previous janma of Prahalada Swami and why was he born as Hiranyakashipu's son. Okay. Now we'll see one more part of the story. One more story we'll see and a new no, not today. One more bhajan we will learn today. Before that, we'll sing Vanamali Vasudeva. Okay? Can you sing Vanamali Vasudeva? Have you written it? Here. One second, one second. Online kids, you can start. Wait. 1, 2, 3, start.
రమణ రాధారమణ పల్లికొండ పరంధామ రాధారమణ పల్లికొండ పరధామ రాధారమణ భక్తులైతేకు రాధారమణ రాధారమణ సరసి జనయన జగన్మోహన సరసి జనయన నాని రాధారమణ
మనమోహన రాధారమణ
జగన్మోహన రాధారమణ రాధారమణ రమణ రాధారమణ
Next class you can sing individually, okay? Each of you can sing individually. Vanamali Vasudeva. Okay, from next class we'll sing. Okay. What happened? Okay, fine. Today we'll see one important story. Who is Pundarika?
Pundarika is
Who is Pundarika?
devotee of Krishna.
Which form of Krishna? Vittala Panduranga. Pundarika is devotee of Vittala Panduranga. Vittala Panduranga, Krishna is Vittala Panduranga in which state? Anyone online? I'm not able to hear you, Gaurav. Maharashtra. Maharashtra, right? In Maharashtra, Pandarpur. Which place? Pandarpur. See, it's rhyming, no? Maharashtra, Pandarpur. Pundarika is the Bhakt of Vittala Panduranga. Right? Pandarpur, Pundarika, Vittala Panduranga. Okay. So there was one more very big bhakt of Panduranga, of Vittala. Right? He was a saint. He was a saint, and that means a very devout bhakta of Panduranga who lived during a couple of hundreds of years back. His name was Nama. Okay, Nama was born in a family which was also a big devotee of Panduranga, of Vittala. So Nama used to be a little boy, like a 5-year-old boy, like Vaibhav, right? A little boy. What was the little boy's name? Nama. Nama. Nama was the name of the little boy, and he was a big devotee of Krishna. Right? Now, Nama used to go to the temple of
Krishna.
which
Vittala
temple?
Panduranga.
Vittala Panduranga in Pandarpur, right? In Pandarpur, to the temple of Vittala Panduranga, because Nama's mother says that, see, I have prepared a lot of food, a lot of nice food, prasadam. You go, you give it to Vittala Panduranga, and then you come back. So this little boy Nama, see, whenever your mother gives you a work, you like to do it or you don't like to do it. Sometimes you like, you also like, you like every time. You're such a good boy, huh?
Because I like to go outside.
You like to go outside and play, na? Some okay. Who all doesn't like mom giving work?
Sometimes my mother will go out and do work. Means I will go. Sometimes my mother will do inside means I will do.
You will not do. Who else? Online kids. Who else doesn't like when mother gives work? I don't like it when my mom gives me work. I don't do it. So similarly, there are a lot of kids who don't like mother giving work, no? So this little boy, what was the name of the little boy? Nama. Nama also didn't like doing work. So, but his mother said that you take this prasadam, you go, you give it to Vittala Panduranga, and you come back. Now, where is Vittala Panduranga? He's in the temple of Pandarpur. Pandarpur, right? He's the temple of Pandarpur. So, his Nama's mother said, you take the prasadam, give it to him, and come back. Okay, what do you do when generally you take the prasadam to temple? Like when you give food to the temple, you keep it in front of Lord, you keep it in front of Krishna, you do Naivedyam, and you come back. Right? But Nama was a little boy. When Nama's mother said that, you take this prasadam, you go to the temple, give it to Vittala Panduranga and come back, he thought that Vittala Panduranga is a small boy like him. Vittala Panduranga, he didn't know that Vittala Panduranga is Krishna. He thought Vittala Panduranga is also a small boy like him. You give, and I should go and give this prasadam, the key, to the boy whose name is Vittala Panduranga, and I should come back. So he went to the temple. He was holding the prasadam, the whatever his mother had put in his hand, and he was standing for a long while. And he didn't see any Vittala Panduranga. He was like, where is this Vittala Panduranga? I'm waiting for so long time and he's not coming. Your mother said that, Anirudh, you go and give this to your teacher, to your Balvikas teacher. She said, you give this first to your Balvikas teacher and then you go for playing. Now you are waiting outside my house and I'm not coming. You'll feel bad, no? Because you have to go and play. It's already time. So what happened? Nama was also getting irritated. It was like, where is this Vittala Panduranga? He's not coming at all. Right? So in Pandarpur, where is Pandarpur?
Maharashtra.
Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, Pandarpur, correct. In Maharashtra, Pandarpur, whenever you enter the temple of Vittala Panduranga, right, there is a mandapam which is called as Mukti Mandapam. Okay, they say that when you enter that Mukti Mandapam, and if you're a real devotee of Krishna, because some people, what they don't know, they say, yeah, I'm also a Krishna devotee. But they actually don't think of Krishna. They don't. So Krishna says that in that Mukti Mandapam, what is that Mukti Mandapam? It's inside the temple of Vittala Panduranga in Pandarpur in Maharashtra. It's a mandapam. It will have big pillars. There are 16 big pillars in that mandapam. The mandapam's name is Mukti Mandapam. If you enter there, they say that, and if you have true bhakti, then you'll get Krishna. Basically, Krishna, you can be close to Krishna. You can get the characters of Krishna. Krishna makes you like him only. What is the shloka where we say that a bhakt is not different from Krishna? What is that shloka that we say in every class, which says that a bhakt and Krishna are not different? Think.
Hare Krishna.
No. Anyone online?
Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Very good. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara. What does Advaita mean? Advaita means there's no two. There's no two means everything is one. So who is one? Krishna's devotee and Krishna are one and the same. If one is a true devotee of Krishna, the devotee and Krishna are one and the same. So we say Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda, right? So similarly, if you enter that Mukti Mandapam in Pandharpur, they say that you become like Krishna. Krishna makes him like you. Sorry, makes you like him. Krishna makes you like him. You become like Krishna. You become very close to Krishna, right? So if you that's what they say. So now who has gone inside that Mukti Mandapam?
Nama.
Nama has gone inside that Mukti Mandapam. Okay, and why has he gone inside the Mukti Mandapam?
To give the food.
To give the food to Vittal Panduranga. He's waiting. No boy is coming. After a while, because Nama's heart was very pure, right? He was a little boy. He didn't know that Krishna is Vittal Panduranga, but Krishna loves his devotees so much. That if you're a little devotee, no, Krishna loves you extra. So Nama was also a little devotee. So what happened? Krishna himself, Vittala Panduranga, Vittala himself came as a little boy, just like Nama. So Vaibhav also looks like you, right? Huh? Anirudh, he almost same height, huh? Same kind of hair. Huh? Similarly, if you assume, say you are Nama, right? If you are Nama, then you go to the temple, then Vaibhav comes out and says that I am Vittal Panduranga, then you'll believe it because you're thinking Vittal Panduranga is also a small boy, right? So similarly, Nama went to the temple and he was looking for Vittal Panduranga, whom he thought was a little boy like him. And Vittal Panduranga, Krishna himself, he came out as a little boy. Okay. And then Nama said, what Vittala, you have taken so long time. I have been waiting for you for such a long time. I wanted to give this nice food to you. My mother is saying she'll not give me food if I don't give this to you. I've been waiting for you for so long and you have taken so much time. Then he gives that food to Pandu. That little boy's now name, Krishna says that my name is Pandu. So who is now Nama gave that food to Pandu and he comes back. Similarly, he goes to the temple every day and gives that food to Pandu. So now they both have become best friends. So who are best friends now? Pandu and Pandu and Nama. Pandu and Nama are best friends now because Nama every day he goes to the temple, he gives that food to Pandu, who is also a little boy like him, and he comes back. Okay. Whenever you're close to Krishna, whenever you see Krishna, you get very attracted towards him. He's so handsome, he's so attractive that you don't know why you're getting attracted, but you still get attracted towards him. Right? Yes or no? What's going on? You listen to Krishna, no? I mean, you listen to the Krishna story. Okay. So, what happens? Nama goes and he has become a best friend of Pandu. Now, Pandu is Krishna himself. So, Nama is getting very attracted towards Pandu. Who is your best friend, Danya? You don't have a best friend? Then, who's your best friend? Tanishka. Okay. Krishna is also your best friend. Ah. So, Krishna can also be your best friend. So, similarly, for Nama, Krishna as Pandu was his best friend. So, they grow up together and Nama loved Pandu a lot. Growing up, Pandu was still Nama's best friend. And one day, what happened? They were celebrating Diwali, right? What do you do when you're celebrating Diwali?
We'll bust crackers.
Lit,
Eat.
lit diyas.
We'll put the diva.
We'll put diyas, right? We'll burst crackers. But what is the first thing that you do
New dress.
on Diwali morning?
Oil
Very good. Oil bath. You keep the oil on your head and you take a oil bath before you wear the new dress on Diwali, right? So similarly,
I love that.
you should do oil bath on Diwali. So when Nama on Diwali was just taking the oil bath, his mother, Nama's mother was applying oil on Nama's head. Then there were a lot of small children like Nama who were sitting and taking it's like a common bathroom. Those days it used to be like that, right? No separate washrooms and all. So a lot of kids were taking bath, but Nama couldn't find Pandu. So whenever you do something exciting, you want your best friend with you to be with you, right? You want to do exciting things with your best friend. So Nama was very worried that everyone are taking a oil bath, everyone are going to wear new dresses. Where is this Pandu? I don't see this Pandu anywhere. So Nama he runs to the temple and he goes into the Mukti Mandapam and then he's searching for Pandu. Where is this Pandu? I don't see him. And then he calls for Pandu and Pandu doesn't come. Then he starts crying because he couldn't find Pandu. Now, it was a busy day, it was a festival day, and there are so many devotees in the temple. And why have the devotees come to see whom?
Pandu.
To see whom have the devotees come?
Krishna.
Krishna in the form of
Pandu.
Panduranga. So devotees have come to see Vittala Panduranga. How can Pandu go with Nama? Because so many people have come to see Pandu only, right? If he goes with Nama, then who will be in the temple? Devotees will be disappointed that there's no one in the temple. So Krishna, who is Vittala Panduranga, he should be present there in the temple, right? So, but Nama was crying, saying that you go with me. You have to come with me. Nama was crying. Okay. So what could Krishna do? Krishna said that, okay, you want me to take oil bath, you want me to wear a new dress. Okay, I'll go there, I'll take a oil bath, I'll wear a new dress. But instead of me, you stand here like this. How does Vitla Panduranga stand? Like this, right? So he said that you stand here like this with me. Kanna, you should listen. Okay? Are you following the story what I'm saying? புரியுதா உனக்கு? என்ன ஸ்டோரி சொல்ல டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம் நம்ம? என்ன ஸ்டோரி? குட்டி பையனை பத்தி பேசுவாங்க. குட்டி பையன் பேர் என்ன? குட்டி பையன் பேர் என்னடா? குட்டி பையனோட கதை பேசுறோம்ல அந்த குட்டி பையன் பேர் என்ன?
Krishna.
குட்டி பையன் பேர் என்ன? கிருஷ்ணா இல்ல. கவனிக்கணும் சரியா? Should listen to the story. So that little boy's name is Nama. So what does Krishna say as Pandu? What does Krishna say?
Pandu said, you should stand here like this.
I will go and take the oil bath. So Pandu says that I'll go and take the oil bath from your mother. I will wear the new dress, but you stand here as Pandu. He says that to Nama. So now what happens? Nama is standing there as Pandu like this. So what did we say when you enter the Mukti Mandapam? You become like So now if you see Nama and if you see Pandu, will you see a difference? No, because Nama also looks like Pandu only. So Panduranga says, you stand here because there are devotees coming who want to see me. If I'm not there in that place, devotees will get afraid. No, where has our Krishna gone? They'll be worried. So Pandu said, you stand here as Krishna, as Panduranga for some time. I'll go take the oil bath, wear the new dress, eat something and come. Okay. So this story they say because now what has happened? Nama is same as because Nama looks like Pandu. Nama has become Pandu. So what happens when you're a great devotee? Krishna makes you like him. That's what happened to Namadev here. Okay. So then what happens? Nama grows up. And always Pandu, who is Krishna, has been Nama's best friend. Okay. Then whenever you till 5 years, 6 years you are at home. After getting older, where do you go every day? School. You have to go to school.
We go to the school.
Tuition, school,
3 years, 6 years, I go to KG.
pre-KG, everywhere you go. See, once in those days, what happens? Once these things like if you have grown up, right, you have to go to Gurukulam. It's like a boarding school. Your parents will not be with you, right? And you have to have a guru. You have to go to Gurukulam and all that. So when Namadeva's uncle he came, Jnaneshwara, and he said, "You go, let's go, come with me. Let's go on a yatra. Let's sing Krishna's bhajans. Let's sing Panduranga's bhajans, and let's go on a yatra. Yatra in the sense visit so many places, see Krishna in different forms, right? In Kerala, Krishna is online. Krishna. In Kerala, Krishna is anyone online?
Ananta Padmanabha Swami.
Ananta Padmanabhan. That's also correct answer. Very good. In Guruvayur, Krishna is in Guruvayur, Krishna is Guruvayurappan. In Karnataka, Krishna is in Udupi. Okay, that maybe I didn't tell you. In Gujarat, Krishna is
In Udupi, you have to see from backside.
Dwaraka.
Dwarkadish. Very good. Correct.
In Udupi, you have to see from backside.
Very good. I'll tell that story also.
Kanakadasa and Holsey.
Very good. Danya will tell that story in the next class. Okay. Kanakadasa story. Okay. So now, so similarly, Krishna is present in various forms at different places. So you go on a yatra, you learn Krishna songs there, you sing Krishna songs there, and you learn about Krishna there. So this Jnaneshwara, what he did, he said, Namadeva, you come with me, we'll go for a yatra. But Namadeva didn't want to go. Why?
Because he is standing for.
That is over. That happened on that day. Then again they exchanged places as normal as usual. Because if he leaves Pandarpur, who will he miss? Krishna. If Nama leaves Pandarpur, he will miss Pandu, no? If Nama leaves Pandarpur, he'll miss Pandu. So, what happened? Nama said, no, I'll not go. But Jnaneshwar said, no, you should come. Then Pandu was very sad because he didn't want to go. If he leaves, he'll miss his best friend Pandu. Now he goes to Pandu, he goes running to Pandu and says, Nama says, they're asking me to go on a yatra. They're asking me to go outside Pandarpur. I can't go without you. What do I do? Then Pandu says, you should not say like that. You're going on a yatra. That is essential. You're grown up. You should go. Whenever Krishna says something, you should accept it. You agree to it because he's always does best for us. Whatever Krishna does for us is the best. He knows the best for us. So if you say that whenever your mother buys something for you, she'll buy good thing or bad thing for you.
Good thing.
Mothers will buy good thing for you. Why do you think she buys good thing for you?
To keep our body healthy.
Healthy, to keep you healthy, to keep you safe, because she's a mother. Similarly, Krishna is the mother of every being in this world. For you, for me, for her, for him, for everyone, even for this, for plants, everyone, all the being in this world. He is Sarvalokeshwaran, right? Krishna is Sarvalokeshwaran, and he is the Atman, he's the Pranam, he's the Paramatma inside us. So he is the mother of everyone. So will Krishna take care of you or not?
Take care.
So if Krishna says that you do this, that will be for good or bad? Good. So Krishna, Pandu says Nama that Nama you go. You please go. So Nama goes on a yatra. Nama goes on a yatra to visit all the temples across Maharashtra, across India. So now Nama is going for a yatra. We'll stop the story here. Nama's story is not done yet. The rest of the story in next class we'll see. Okay. So Nama sings a lot of good bhajans. You know, those bhajans are called as abhanga. What are those called as? Abhanga. Those bhajans are. What is the language in Maharashtra? Very good. Marathi is the language in Maharashtra. So Nama is from Maharashtra. Exactly where from Maharashtra? Pandarpur. Correct. So Pandarpur from Maharashtra. So he will sing in which language? Marathi. So Nama sings a lot of bhajans in Marathi on Panduranga. On Vittala Panduranga. Krishna. On Krishna, he sings a lot of nice bhajans in Marathi. So he sings so nicely. He sings so nicely that everyone dances. And Krishna also dances. When Nama sings, Pandu dances. When you sing, your best friend will dance or not? He will not dance, huh? She'll dance. So, Pandu is the best friend of Nama. So, when Nama is singing, he's singing so well. He's singing on Vittala Panduranga, and Vittala Panduranga himself dances when Nama is singing. So, there is one bhajan that we'll be learning today, which is an Abhanga. So, these Marathi songs that Nama is singing on Vittala Panduranga, it's called as
Abanga.
Abhanga. What is the meaning of Abhanga?
Abanga.
Meaning of Hindi here. What is the meaning of bang in Hindi? Bang karna. Bang karna. What is the meaning of bang in Hindi? You learned, you forgot. Anyone knows? Online. You should not see when who was meditating. When Master Sarma was meditating, Rakshasas were disturbing. You want to become Prahalada Swami or do you want to become Rakshasa? You want to become Prahalada Swami? You want to become a Krishna devotee?
Prahalada.
So you should not disturb. You should not disturb. Okay. So now, okay, what is the meaning of Banga? Anyone knows? Hindi students, one who is learning Hindi. Bang karna. No idea? Okay. Bang karna means interrupting, stopping, right? Abhanga means non-stop, non-interrupting. So what is Nama doing? Non-stop he is singing Krishna's names. He is singing bhajans on Krishna. That's why it's called as Abhanga. So that's the bhajans in Marathi. So when Namadeva is singing, Krishna is dancing, right? So we'll learn one Abhanga today. Okay, you can repeat after me. नाचत डोलत देवाचा नाचत ढोलत नाचत डोलत देवाचा नाचत डोलत देवाच्या कळला पीतांबरा नाचत डोलत देवाच्या कळल पीतांबरा कळल पीतांबरा कळल पीतांबरा नाचत डोलत देवाच्या कळल पीतांबरा नाचत हरि डोलत नाचत हरि ढोलत नाचत डोलत देवाचा कळला पीतांबरा नाचत डोलत देवाचा कळला पीतांबरा सावत होई सावत होई ऐसे बोले कबीरा ऐसे बोले कबीरा नामदेव कीर्तन नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम बर नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम बर पांडुरंगा नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम बर नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम बर करे प्रेम भर नाच पांडुरंगा जना भाई जना जना भाई ओके जना भाई मने देवा बोलो अभंगा जना भाई मने जना भाई मने देवा देवा बोलो अभंगा नामदेव 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 சொல்லுக்கண்ணா நாம தேவ நாமதேவ நாம நாம சொல்லு நாமதேவ 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 हरि नामदेव कीर्तन गौरी प्रेम भर प्रेम भर नाच पांडुरंगा पांडुरंगा वन मिनट पांडुरंगा சொல்லுக்கண்ணா पांडु रंगा पांडुरंगा पांडु रंगा पांडुरंगा पांडुरंगा नाच पांडुरंगा रंगा नाच पांडुरंगा रंगा नाच पांडुरंगा नामदेव कीर्तन प्रेम भर a lot of love. Namadeva is singing. Prema Bhara means with a lot of love. Namadeva is doing kirtan of Panduranga with a lot of love. Namadeva kirtana kare prema bhara nacha Panduranga. नामदेव करे प्रेम भर
करे
नाच पांडुरंगा रंगा नाच पांडुरंगा वेरी गुड नाच पांडुरंगा रंगा नाच पांडुरंगा this the first abanga that we have learned. We'll practice this again in the next class. And where did we stop Nama's story? Where is Nama going now? Nama is going on a yatra. Nama is going on correct. Yes. Nama is going on a yatra and Nama has left Pandu in Pandarpur. And Nama is going on a yatra. Till this we have seen. Next class will continue from here and I'll ask Nama's story from you before we start. Okay? Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. We'll end the class here, Kanna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
भगवद गीता
Hallelujah.